Hello viewers, welcome to Game Course Party, Sweet Sachiko Hysteric Birthday Bash. Dragonfang here. Oh. Just a minute. I was saying, I never played this game. I don't know if but I'm not really a fan of Course Party, but I want to try this anyway. Select menu, continue, options, bonus, exit game, new chapter. Let's see. And that's the schoolhouse that I know. Soon. Oh, why there's a heart? It's not even an arrow on the clock. 5 more seconds. 4, 3, 2, 1. How could you tell? This is Heavenly Host Elementary. A hell that exists beyond the concept of place, where the dead roam free and eternally torment the living. And our story begins when one who rules over this hell, Sachiko, the girl in the red dress, suddenly lost consciousness and fell to the floor. The child spirits who were bound by the curse of this school all gathered here quizzically. And the oldest among them, Yuki, reached out her hand to touch Sachiko's shoulder, almost as if it worried. Only for Sachiko to spring her own arm and grab hold on Yuki's encroached hand in a single motion, glaring at her prey with bloodless eyes. Ooh. Whoa! Scary. Perhaps glaring is too gentle a word, for from betwixt her black strand of hair, her eyes like daggers shot at Yuki, boring through her already hollowed cranium. However, she smiled.
Yuki-chan, ohayo.
Yuki, good morning. What the? Her eyes and face were scary. How come she's now cute now? In the next instant, the expression on Sachiko's face changed to a smile, not unlike that an ordinary child. It was an infectious smile too. Yuki, Ryo, and Tokiko alike all lit up like candles from its glow. Number 0, Hysteric Birthday. Sachiko then turned for a moment to face the calendar on the wall, and as if on cue, the old date listened thereupon tore away and drifted to the floor, as if it fluttered with a faint crinkle sound. The newly reborn calendar now proudly displayed its new molinker, July 19.
やったー！今年も来たよ、幸子の誕生日。
Finally, it's here at long last. My birthday. Your birthday, huh? Yoshikazu. That must be the zombie.
ありがとう。
Thanks. She's cute though. Yoshi. Sachi. Happy birthday.
お母さん抱っこ。
Hagi's mommy. Oh, that's her mom. Oh, turned back to a normal human girl.
今日一日だけは楽しく過ごしましょう。
Well, a good girl you are. Today, while we can, let's make sure to have a fun time together all day long.
なんて言うんだっけお母さん。捕まっている人を許してあげるのって。
What's it called again, Mommy? When you let the people you've captured off the hook?
恩赦かしら？
Amnesty, perhaps?
それ。
Yeah,
今日は
that's
み
it.
んなに恩赦を出すよ。
Today, I'm gonna give everybody lots of amnesty.
まだ死んでない人たち全員体育館に集めておいて。
Gather everybody who's not dead yet in the gym for me, okay?
楽しいお誕生日になるといいわね。
I certainly hope this proves to be a memorable birthday for her. Satoshi! When I came to, I found myself in a very spacious but dimly lit building. The ceiling above me had been a good 30 feet or more off the ground, with rows of lights evenly spaced along its entire area. And the floor below me was clearly vanished, shining with a glossy finish. I lifted my head a bit and surveyed the area in front of me, and the first thing I saw was a stage, flanked on both sides by drawn red curtains. And right in the middle of it was a podium, like the kind we typically see principals standing behind as they introduce themselves to the new classes. What's with the sound? So, I'm in an auditorium? The rain was coming down in sheets outside, and the steady pitter-patter of the roof filled this entire massive space with distracting calmness. On either side of the room, a plastic basketball hoop stretched its way up towards the ceiling, eagerly reaching like its players might. This space served as gymnasium and auditorium both, like so many others did in school buildings from throughout the mid-20th century.
やはり学校ここは天神小学校か
I'm still here. This is only be heavenly host elementary.
また幸せの幸子さんを止められなかった
Damn it. Guess I still wasn't able to stop Sachiko ever after ritual. I couldn't remember anything clearly, but I had the distinct sensation that this was not the first time experiencing the event of this particular day. Somehow I could just feel it, and I knew it just a few short hours ago in our plain old familiar classroom, class 2-9. My friends all performed the ritual that sealed us here in this horrible place. It was called Sachiko Ever After, and try as I might, I couldn't stop them.
なることは分かっ
I
てい
knew
たのに
too. I knew this is what is going to happen. It sounds like Satoshi's very angry. But something was different this time around. Wait,
行動
an auditorium?
初めて入る気がする
I don't think I'd ever been in this room before. There were lots of other people around as well. Students from the variety of different schools, most wearing uniform I didn't recognize. For all of the world, it looked and felt just like a Monday morning assembly. And I clearly wasn't the only one confused by what's happening. Everyone was looking around in the daze, as if they all just woken up.
そうだこの天神小学校に飛ばされてゆかと
I
一緒に
was...
1の A の
Yeah.
教室を出たところまでは記
I
憶
remember
が
being transported here to Heavenly Host Elementary, and I remember leaving classroom 1A with Yuka.
チャイムが鳴って大きな地震があって
But then there was a chime and a big earthquake, and all of a sudden I was here.
みんなは2年9組の
Hold on, where's everybody else? Where's the rest of 2-9? Looking closely, I could see a handful of students wearing the uniform of Byakudan Senior High School, which wasn't far from ours. I even recognized a uniform or two from Paulina Academy High School. I think we had mixes with them in the past. But where was Kisaragi? As the other had been brought here this time, was I the only one?
大丈夫？
Naomi? Satoshi, are you okay? Hey, it's Seiko. Machida.
Naomi!
Naomi? From deep within the throng of unfamiliar faces, Naomi and Shinohara came barreling towards me. The sight of friends amidst this chaos energized me, as if lifting the cloud from my heart. Forgetting for a moment that Naomi was a girl, I rushed to meet her and hug her with all might.
もう心配し
She's
なかった
crying. You have no idea how worried I was. Tears were streaming down her cheek. Most likely she'd been subjected to unspeakable horror in the school until just a few minutes ago, just as Yuka and I
大丈
had.
夫か
Wait a minute, where is Yuka and the others? Are you alright? You're not injured or anything, are you? No? There's Seiko.
篠原も平気か
How about you, Shinohara? Are you okay? I'm
も
fine.
うナオミ
But more
話しちゃダメだ
importantly,
よ
Naomi, you better not let go. Huh?
やだ
Oh no! Naomi quickly pushed herself away. Shinohara was staring at her with an impish grin on her face, but she had tears welling on her eyes.
お兄ちゃん
Oh, there's Yuka. Big
持
brother!
田君
Miss Shishido. I guess that must be the teacher. That leaves only one. I mean, there's still a lot. Yuka, Shinozaki, Suzumoto, and Miss Yui were all together and seemed to have noticed all of us once. They came running over to join the reunion. Hey! Where are the others?
ゆうかゆい先生
Yuka, Miss Yui. Big brother, are you okay?
サトシ
Oh, there they are.
みんな
And Mayu too. You guys.
よしき篠崎鈴本森重も
Yoshiki, Shinozaki, Suzumoto, and Morishige
みん
too.
なみんな無事だったんだな
I'm so glad you're all safe.
バカねサトシ
What are you crying
何
for,
泣いてん
Satoshi?
のよ
That look does not suit you at all.
ひでえ顔だぜサトシ
Your face really is a kind of disaster right now, man.
なんだよみんなこそ
Like you guys are any better, man.
会いた
I
かっ
was
た
so
んだから
worried
な
about all of you.
持田君
Machida, we've been told that even though the 9 of us were all here in the same school, we existed in separately closed spaces and never meet again. Yet here we're not in separate dimensions, closed off from one another, but gathered together in the same space and even in the same room. We're still trapped in Heavenly Host Elementary, but my dearest wish to be able to see my friends once more had actually come to pass. So yeah, I was crying. I couldn't stop the tears from gushing out of my eyes, even if I wanted to. We all slung our arms around one another's shoulders and enjoyed this first real moment of happiness in any of us experienced since the ordeal began. Who the heck are these characters? Never seen this. Well, I did see that one. Not this one. Sayaka? Naho. Other voices indicating similar to the reunion would be heard here and throughout the auditorium. He seemed everyone here was in similar situation of our own. And it was kind of strange. I recognized some of them as if they met in another life. Yet all others in attendance were complete strangers.
一体どう
So
なっ
what's
ているんだ
actually happening?
気絶している間に誰かに意図的に集められないと
Someone
こう
must
はな
have
らないだろう
intentionally gathered us all together while we're in unconscious. It's the only way a situation like this could come
そう
about.
ね再会はできたけれど見たと
I'm
ころ
glad we're
天
all
神
be
小
able
学
to
校から
reunite
出ら
like
れ
this,
たわけでもな
but
い
we
から
clearly still haven't
手放し
escaped
で
Heavenly
喜べる
Host.
状況でないことは確かだわ
So we shouldn't get our hopes up just yet.
みんなまだ気を緩めないで
We have to keep ourselves alert, okay? Why had been assembled here? What was going on to happen to us? I had a bad feeling about this, and I clearly wasn't the only one. A collective shudder ran through the room. Oh, Oh, this clock has a arrow. Satsuki? Yuka turned around to address a familiar voice that had spoken her name. It was for some reason her classmate, Satsuki Mizuhara. Normally munching on potato chips from a bag she seemed to have taken out from the cupboard. Satsuki, why are you here? Not really sure. I was figuring it out at home. And then, all of a sudden, here I was. She's eating potato chips, huh? I want some potato chip myself. Speaking of, what is this place? Ouch! We spun ourselves around to see what had produced the ear-splitting feedback falls. And there, standing upon the auditorium stage, was an enormous speaker. In line with it was a podium noted earlier, as well as a mysterious announcement board covered up in the red cloth. Has that been there this whole time? Question mark. May I have your attention? Please everyone, have you all come to? Amy? Who's there? Fukuroi. And where are you talking from? Anyone is in the room began looking around frantically for any sign of a person speaking to them. Quiet now. Quiet please. Eyes forward everyone. It's good manners to look someone in the eyes when they're speaking to you. Maybe we would. If there were somebody fucking there to look at. Whoa, he's pissed off already. As usual, Yoshiki did not mince words, but his protests were met by a close encounter with a metal hammer which came whizzing towards him the stage, spinning wildly through the air. It was positively massive, almost unimaginable so. And the aim was spot on. It landed right on the Yoshiki's feet, easily sinking itself deep into the floorboard, where it remained standing upright. Yoshiki fell to his knees, absolutely paralyzed with fear. Oh! Zombie. What the hell is that thing? The giant man, Yoshikazu Yanagihori, was standing in one swing of the stage. He approached the podium at center stage and lifted a very little girl out of behind it. Must be Sachiko. Propping her up in his arm, the crowd could see her clearly. Mitsuki. Was she there this whole time? Toko. She's so tiny. Yoshikazu's response to the murmuring crowd was to stamp his feet hard and let out a bellowing roar, instantly silencing the room. Thank you all for being here today and for all your hard work till now. You've done well to loop your way through this day again and again. This time will be a little different though. This loop is special. Once day ends, everything will go back to normal like the day never happened. It's kind of a since someone liked the event. A side story maybe? No, that's not it. Shindig, I think the word for it anthology or something. And there are people present for it and that you'll probably never be able to meet again. So be sure to enjoy yourself while you can, okay? What the hell? All three guys. Today is my birthday, you see, so I want everybody to have a really good time.
楽しむって何？
Have a good time? With what?
どういうこと？
What are you talking about? You want us to have fun? What does that mean? Huh?
言っちゃダメよ。
We need to be careful, this could be a trap.
確か
Kizami, he's here too? That girl, I think she's... You know her, Kizami?
今日はちょっと文化祭をしてもらいます。
Allow me to explain. See, you're going to put on a culture festival for me today.
どういうのこれ？
So watch all this about them.
水原、すぐはダメです。
Mitsuhara, no talking during assembly.
あ、
Okay. Sachiko quickly threw something in Sachiko's direction with deadly accuracy. It was a chalk. Ouch! It smacked her right in the forehead with a fleshy spot and down she went. Excuse me?
表彰学園2年
Yes, Paulina Academy High School Class 2-1. Sayaka O. It was one of the girls from another school. She raised her hand enthusiastically as if they were a proper class and she was aiming for a high mark. Sachiko seemed to take well to this, pointing at the girl named Sayaka O and urging her to state her business. Huh?
閉じ込めた犠牲者の名前。
She couldn't possibly know the names of every one of the victims trapped in here, could she? Now Missy to be studying the girl closely. I'd like to go home, please. Seemed that isn't such a smart thing to say. But Sachiko just thought the idea away like it was a pesky fly. Without even flinching, and without ever losing her smile. Nope, that's not allowed.
お前の誕生日とか知れるかよ
Shimada.
帰らせろよ
You think we give a shit about your birthday? Just let us go home, goddammit. As the boy with red hair, Kai Shimada spat out his demand, the rest of the attendees became riled up and began making similar demands of their own. Oh, this cannot be good. Sachiko raised her hand slowly, pointing at Shimada before hastily swinging in towards. It became clear in just a
大体
moment.
てめえ何様だよガキ
Who
の
the
分際
fuck
で
do
俺
you
たちを
even
クビ
think
にす
you
るなん
are
て自由だ
that
よ
gives you the right to make fool of us, you little... Ooh! One of the lights from almost directly above Shimada came crashing to the floor with tremendous force, brushing up against the chi on the way down. How'd that feel, man? In a state of absolute shock, a cold sweat immediately formed on his body and he collapsed to the ground in heat. Everyone laughed.
朝礼中は手を挙げてから発言してね。
During morning assembly, please raise your hand if you wish to speak. But no one else raised their hand. No one else uttered even a single peep. In fact, the room fell dead silent. Somehow this made Sachiko's smile all the more menacing. Then finally, the silence was broken. Over here.
私が
Yes.
中学校1年4
Ushigawa Girls Middle School Class 1-4. Nana Ogawasawara.
文化祭って何をすればいい
What do you intend for us to do at this culture festival?
のね
Oh, what a good question. Teacher loves students who pay attention. Sachiko raised her hand again and the flourish and the cloth covering a board beside her fell away. Upon it was a hand-drawn map of the school. It was somehow similarly joyous and extremely creepy. I call it Heavenly House Sachiko Present.
エスニック復習の大歓迎フェスティバル
what?
夏
Chew them up and spit them out. The Great Confinement of Rotting Flesh Festival. Summer edition.
いい名前だと思ったのに
I thought it was a pretty good name. Yoshikazu Yanagiro once again betoed at the crowd and slammed his foot upon the floor with all his might. It was such a powerful stomp, in fact, that whole room shook for several seconds afterwards, the light above clicking utterly the whole whole time.
拍手しとけみんな。
Kurosaki. God, everybody, clap! Sachiko's smile couldn't have been any wider or surprising any purer. She shifted her weight a bit in hope over to podium for a better, more central seat from which to address her captive audience. And then suddenly she pointed towards the presentation board with a conductor stick she somehow procured. As you can see, I've painstakingly prepared a full course of recreational activities for you all. And I've also listed out which student will be participating in each of these activities. Where you all wish to begin, entertaining yourself is more or less up to you. She was about to say challenging, wasn't she? What did she mean by more or less? It was pretty clear that these weren't going to be quite as fun or entertaining for us if we were being so poorly led to believe. Also, since the time axis has gone screwy, the connection between dimensions may get all messed up. But if so, don't worry about it. It's fine. Fine for you, maybe! Ishiki barked only misgiving despite himself. Also, you all got here by performing a charm, right? Well, today we have an extra special guest joining us too. These are people you might share a connection with. I suspect the surprise may have been spoiled for a few of you, though. When you saw one of our surprises guests earlier, you can turn to look at Satsuri. So, friends. Oh, pleased to meet you all. Since I haven't been able to connect with these people in a spiritual level, they're just here for the day. When the day changes, they get to go home. Of course, if they die, they stay here forever. So be careful, okay? Hey, you wouldn't happen to be Shishido, would you? Tsukasa? The complete and utter shock in her voice was beyond apparent. Suddenly the school stood Mizuno Tsukasa, decked out in his school uniform, exactly as you remembered him from her own school days. So, you are her then. Why are you an adult? I don't really know. It's really him. It's Tsukasa, still a high school student, just like I remember. She's so cute. I have a question. Yes, Kisaragi Academy Senior High School Class 29. Mayo Suzumoto. Sachiko, if you really do want this to be a day of fun activities, maybe it could stand to have a brighter, peppier title. Nana siya ay nari all not in agreement for some reason. Like what exactly? Well, how about Sachiko's hysteric birthday? The audience really seemed to like it, but then again, Mai was in the theater club, so it's understood of reason she knew how to sell an idea. Bit by bit, she surveyed and applauded students. That look on Sachiko's face changed from one of a pouty dejection to pure, unbridled enthusiasm. Yes, that's perfect. That's what we call it. She most likely had no clue what hysteric means. and Yoshiki, Shimada, and Morishige weren't exactly on board with the idea, a fact which made abundantly clear.
マユ、お前何考えてるんだ。あいつは
Mayu
俺たちを閉じ込めた敵なん
What
だぞ
are。you thinking? That's our enemy, the one who trapped us here.
分かってる
I know,
私だって怖いよ
and I'm scared too, but I feel like she's probably pretty lonely herself, you know.
霊に同情しすぎちゃいけないって言うだろ。こんな空気に飲まれちゃダメだ。
You mustn't empathize with evil spirits though. You don't want to get swallowed up into this heavy atmosphere, do you?
分かってないのは
I think you're the one who doesn't get it, Morishige.
あの例の隙をつくために
If we
とり
play
あえず
along
従
with
って
her
おくふり
game,
をするって手
she
も
can
ある
try
わ
to find a chain to slip.
それぐらい何よ
We can try
私
to
平気
find a chance to slip past her. It's very valid tactic, and well, I for one have no problem with it. Huh?
じゃあ開幕だ
And now, without further ado, I present to you my hysteric birthday. Hey, an air horn.
ゾウゾウゾウゾウゾウ殺すゾウ
なんだこの音
What in the world is this rap?
なんでラップ
Why though?
ペ
Who's rapping?
ラップ
You do often hear about unexplained rapping in haunted places. Lol.
なんか怖いこと言ってるぞ歌詞
Those lyrics are creeping me out though. Positively beaming now, Sachiko turned her head to look at something farther back on the
最
stage.
初の催し物だけは幸子ねそうね
To make things extra special, I'll be picking the first audition myself. Let's see now. She suddenly had a knife in her hand and was tossing and catching in absentmindedly as she considered her option. She then swung back around triumphantly.
幸子ラブコメみたいな
I think I'm in the mood for a nice romantic comedy. Yoshiki silent.
あれ
Hmm?
聞こえなかった
Didn't you hear me?
幸子ラブコメ
I
みたい
said
なって
I'm in the mood for some romantic comedy.
ラブコメだ
A romantic comedy? Seriously?
ラブコメ
Uh-huh.
学園ラブコメって今すごく人気あるんでしょ
A romantic comedy. Romantic comedies with school settings are really big right now, aren't they?
まあそうだ
Well, yeah, I guess.
でも俺とラブコメに何の関係があるんだ
But what the hell role am I supposed to play in a romantic comedy?
俺と
I mean,
篠崎が主人公って
I
いうな
guess
ら
if Shinozaki and I are the stars,
するな
it wouldn't be so bad. Oh, there we go. I have to save this. Yes, I'll save him here. Well, that's all I'm gonna do for today, viewers. I'll continue the next part because I'm completely out of time. Man, I'm gonna continue to the end. So this is Dragon Fang signing out. Goodbye.